KPFX and HD1, Kindred, Fargo, Moorhead.
And KDLB HD3, Crazy, Detroit Lakes.
Let's rock! Locally owned and operated by Radio FM Media. We are your Bison Nation station.
And number one for classic rock that really rocks. 107.9. The Fox.
Now, here's today's headlines with the Fox Morning Show.
On 107.9, The Fox.
You know what's coming.
You don't even know what's coming.
I know it's coming.
Getting closer and closer.
We're getting closer all the time.
Another minute, closer to Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
It's time to start your Christmas shopping.
Did you get your shopping done?
Well, I've done all my Christmas shopping. I'm good.
All our Christmas shopping is done.
I don't make much money, and Christmas is very expensive.
Anyway, Merry Christmas!
It's so ho time.
Yeah.
That's right.
We got pretty much done yesterday, last night.
Nice.
It was a late night for the Jacobs clan. Me and Marge.
I got to put some final touches on a few things yet. And
yeah, there's still a few final touches.
I'm off on Thursday and Friday, and that's when I'm going to wrap everything up, literally. So there you go.
Nice.
Well, this Fox forecast just keeps getting better and better. Today, 30-ish, like mid-30s. By tomorrow, upper 30s. And then by Friday, 40? Into the 40s by Saturday.
But there's some kind of crapola possibly coming on Christmas Day. Christmas Eve. We'll keep an eye on that.
Absolutely. It's all right there for you anytime at 1079thefox.com. We've got 26 at 6:03.
19th day of December already, gang. Can you believe that? Happy Tuesday. Here's what's shaking in our corner of the globe. Well, concerns are mounting in West Fargo as city leaders try to nail down a rate increase for sanitation and operational changes. After about a half hour of talks last night, they tabled the measure. However, an increase for residents is coming one way or another. City leaders say costs are going up and they have to pay for these things somehow. They add they can't keep operating in the red. There's 3 different options on the table, but the one they want is a 5-year plan. Increases would come each year starting at 20%. It would move to 13, 11, 8, and finally 5. Workers from all levels of the local Far One Amazon Fulfillment Center were on hand yesterday morning at the Great Plains Food Bank here in Fargo to present a year-end $10,000 contribution to North Dakota Soul Food Bank.
Nice.
That's nice. Michael Ward is the Amazon facility's senior operations manager. He says the company has a historical relationship with Great Plains Food Bank through volunteering, which led to the employees requesting a grant from the corporate Amazon and the community program to support local food operations. During a meet and greet, Gene Simmons talked about the new KISS avatars. He says, quote, they're going to get better, that animated stuff. There's so much being planned, even beyond my comprehension, but they're spending about $200 million to take it to the next level.
Woo!
Earlier this month, of course, the band announced New Era, they're calling it, during their final concert at Madison Square Garden. As Gene put it, because of the avatars, we can be forever young and forever iconic and forever drawing a paycheck. Virginia gal stops for donuts, wins $100,000 lottery prize.
Nice.
Yeah, stopped to buy some donuts for her kids on the way home from work. She purchased a $10 print and play X in the money ticket at a Sheetz store. And the unexpected win, she's going to buy a new car and take care of the family. $100K.
Wow.
That's nice. And finally, 27% of employees expect to receive a holiday bonus this year. So the other 73%, I guess, are going to have something in common with Carolina Panthers coaching staff. So there's that to be considered. And that is your news for right now.
Headlines brought to you by Batteries Plus Bulbs. At Batteries Plus, whatever moves you, drives them. Stop in or shop online at batteriesplus.com. Coming up this morning, how do you take your hot chocolate game to the next level, huh? Plus, Sam is joining the show for some overrated Christmas traditions. We've got a look at that scoreboard for you next.
A mentor and one heck of a competitor and a recruiter. And it's my sincere pleasure to introduce Tim Polasek as the 32nd head football coach at NDSU.
Well, we'll try to keep emotion out of this. This is a big deal. A lot of time and effort growing up has gone into this. You know, I was really fortunate. I was telling Matt, in 2018 when Coach Entz got hired, it was heartbreaking when I didn't get the job. But I think it was the best thing that ever happened to me. It allowed me to move forward and learn and grow and experience things that I didn't know even existed in college football or in college athletics. And I'm so much more confident sitting here today getting this opportunity than I would have been back in 2018.
Well, NDSU Director of Athletics Matt Larson there yesterday making it official, announcing your new head football coach of your Bison, Tim Polasek, who again is back for a third stint. We'll have more on this coming up later this morning with Bison insider Andy Rickoff, who was there for the occasion yesterday. Pretty special, and he did get emotional. How can you not, right?
How can you not?
Yeah, this is where he met his wife. Fargo's like home to him.
Yeah.
So he gets to
I'm
come back
sure that
home.
wasn't an easy decision.
To leave?
To leave.
Well, yeah, when he had to, yeah.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
he's
to come back, but now he's back. So,
Yep.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but, yeah, I mean, you got to build your career.
Yep,
Right.
absolutely. The Vikings also making it official yesterday to give quarterback Nick Mullins his second consecutive start in this Sunday's key divisional game against those Motor City Kitties. So he gets the nod to be under center again. There were some good moments for him last week, and there was a couple that I think he'd like to have back. But again, he's kind of new. I mean, he hasn't been out on the field all that much over the past few years. So we'll have to wait and see. And there will be some growing pains, of course, with him. Week 15 in the NFL wrapped up last night on Monday Night Football as the Seahawks came from behind to surprise the Eagles. 20-17. Boy, the Eagles are sliding, man.
I love it. I was loving it last night. It was hard to stay awake, but I did. Tired this morning.
Also last night, the Penguins skated past our Wild 4-3, but the Wolves, they came from behind to beat the Heat 112-108. We've got Bison men's basketball tonight. NDSU is at Southern Illinois. Catch all the action right here on your Bison Nation station. Coverage beginning at 6, tip-off at 7, not only on your radio, but on your phone, on your smart speaker, or online at 1079thefox.com. That's your Fox Sports. That Fox forecast again today, 34 for the high. Tomorrow, 36. Thursday, 37. 40 on Friday. 43 on Saturday. Can I get a 50 on Sunday? Maybe not. But nonetheless, it's still warming up.
I can't hang any more lights. I've already got enough up.
You kind of feel like you should be out there hanging lights when it's nice.
I do. I'm like, I should put more lights up. No, that's enough.
Dave's Clark Griswold.
You pretty much.
Yeah. All right, that's, again, your Fox forecast. It can be found anytime at 1079thefox.com. We've got 26 at 6:12.
Coming up high, you take your hot chocolate game to the next level. You can leave your comment on our Facebook page at 1079thefox.com.
Now, here's the Fox Morning Show.
On 107.9 The Fox.
Oh, we got it. Hey, we got it. Say, we got it. Hot chocolate. Oh, we got it. So we got it. Yo, we got it. Hot chocolate.
Now I want some.
Right? Yeah. So we asked on our fan page on Facebook at 1079thefox.com, how do you take your hot chocolate game to the next level? What do you like adding to your hot chocolate?
We call that upgrades.
There you go.
At home. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. We like to, and we also call it syrup. We like to put syrup in our coffee or our hot chocolate.
Nice.
Nice. Like the syrup that you like down in the mailroom in the movie Elf. Right? I love syrup.
Mint is a popular flavor to add to hot chocolate. Peanut butter and Nutella. I've never tried the Nutella.
Let's move on to the booze.
Maybe like some rum chata?
Rum chata is good. There's a peppermint chata.
Yes, there is.
That's wicked good, dude. That's it's perfect for the holidays. It's good syrup.
An upgrade, as you said. Yeah, so we'll come back and we will look at the comments that we received on our fan page on Facebook at 1079thefox.com. So it's not too late to participate in our little reindeer game.
Yeah, sound off.
Oh, we got it. Hey, we got it. Say, we got it.
All right, again on our fan page on Facebook at 1079thefox.com. How do you take your hot chocolate game to the next level? You know, what do you like adding to it?
We've got a ton of responses, and I love it because actually I'm making a shopping list for the way home today.
After looking at this,
man,
I am too.
Inspiration is striking me.
Yeah. Kathy said peppermint schnapps and mini marshmallows.
Yep, you bet.
Nice.
Done all that.
Yep. Renee said fireball.
And I saw that Renee wrote that too, and I was like, oh, I never thought about Fireball in my hot chocolate. I've done it in my coffee, and it's okay.
Yeah,
It's got a little bit of Viennese cinnamon flavor to it, you know.
And then I like Rick's answer. He combined the first two, Fireball, peppermint schnapps, and vanilla schnapps. He added one.
Who needs the chocolate? There's no room.
That's right. Don said, I've never done this, but how about Hershey's Kisses?
I've heard of some people doing that, dropping it in there, and one guy wrote that he drops a Heath candy bar in his hot chocolate.
Nice.
I suppose that chocolate and toffee starts to melt, and then you got a little something for the bottom when you get to it, if it's still around.
Tanya said caramel vodka, along with peppermint bark, rum chata, and toasted marshmallow vodka. I've had the toasted marshmallow vodka, but never the caramel vodka.
Well, we're going to need bigger cups in here, first of all. Hey, can somebody please fix one for Kevin Colehouse? He says he never drank hot chocolate.
What?
Well, what he's saying.
Yeah.
That he could just be fishing for a free hot chocolate.
Good thinking.
Yeah,
I'll try that too.
I know, I've never tried it.
Yeah, me neither. No, I don't.
Jason says he puts bourbon in it, and Jamin says amen to that. That's his answer to everything. He puts bourbon in. Cereal. Put bourbon in it.
Amy said Bailey's Irish Cream.
Dave Sorensen, in a word, he just wrote booze.
There you go.
So, yeah, there's no wrong answer, Davey. You got it.
It's ever above the fridge.
Jim Beam Fire. That's right up there with the Fireball, I suppose.
Yeah.
Caramel flavoring, or stir it with a peppermint candy cane.
Mm-hmm.
This is Jamel. Goldschlager.
Oh, my God, I haven't had that forever.
I wonder how that would be in hot chocolate.
Huh. Willing to try it.
Right. Yeah, and I'm with Abra. She wrote anything from Happy Harry's Bottle Shop.
Or Steve. He used to add Dr. McGillicuddy's peppermint. That's some good stuff, too.
I like Dr. McGillicuddy's. Yep. Another Fireball Kahlua. Yeah, there's no wrong answer.
Yeah,
that's for darn sure. Amaretto?
Yeah.
Sure, that'd be good.
Yeah, you bet.
And then somebody dropped a recipe Mark did for a drunken Rudolph.
Oh, what's that, Dave?
That is an adult hot chocolate with Fireball. It sounds like it comes directly from the top, North Pole.
Well, there you go.
So it sounds pretty rich, too. This sounds really good. So jigger and a half of Bailey's, 6 ounces of milk, fresh rosemary, jigger and a half of Fireball, packet of hot chocolate, maraschino cherries, whipped cream, and 2 scoops of vanilla ice cream.
Nice.
Yep. Your turn, DQ. That's the next blizzard I want.
There you go. All right, let us know how you take your hot chocolate game to the next level. Leave your comment on our fan page on Facebook at 1079thefox.com.
This is the Fox Morning Show.
Now trending. Now, here's what's trending on 107.9 The Fox.
Dave, yes or no? Blue cheese beer.
No.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling.
No, now I'm not knocking blue cheese because you got to like blue cheese.
And I don't.
To have blue cheese.
Yeah.
Like you can kill a blue cheeseburger.
Oh, God.
That all you taste is blue cheese, you know?
Yeah, pretty much once you put the blue cheese on it.
Yeah, you got, and a lot of people feel that way because it is so heavy-handed with it, you know? It's such a pungent cheese.
Mm-hmm.
This beer to me is going to taste like something that you found behind your bed at college. You know, it's got that thick scum on top. You're like, oh, this might still be good.
Right.
I give you blue cheese beer.
We handled a healthy dose of skepticism, even from our blue cheese devotees.
When I told my brewers what we were doing, they pretty much laughed. They thought, no way, this will not work.
Once you get to know it a little more, maybe sip 2, 3, glass 2 or 3, you may begin to pick up on that slight hint of blue cheese on the finish.
Yeah, but any alcohol's that way. After you had 2 or 3, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Once you're in, you're in. You know what I mean?
It's a hard pass for me. And I like blue cheese.
Yeah.
So I don't mean to sound like I'm knocking it, but I guess I am.
Yeah. Yeah, and for me, who doesn't like blue cheese, definitely will pass.
Definitely going to pass.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just don't want to get stuck with a 12-pack of this.
See when you break it out when the buddies come over.
Yeah, they won't come over anymore.
I got a cool full beer for you. Hey, grab
this beer behind my bed.
Yeah, right.
You know what's coming.
You don't even know what's coming.
I know it's coming.
Getting closer and closer.
We're getting closer all the time.
Another minute, closer to Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
It's time to start your Christmas shopping.
Did you get your shopping done?
Well, I've done all my Christmas shopping. I'm good.
All our Christmas shopping is done.
I don't make much money, and Christmas is very expensive.
Anyway, Merry Christmas!
It's show ho time.
That's right.
Tuesday.
Yeah, this is that time of year where you got those that are completely done with Christmas shopping, have been for maybe weeks, and then others who are just thinking about starting.
That's the people I saw last night wherever I went. It was busy last night in town. Yeah, it was busy.
Yeah, it's crunch time. I mean, you're rounding third and heading home at this point.
You are.
Yep,
you bet. Yep,
right.
The pitcher's got his eye on you.
That's right. He's looking to pick you off.
That's right.
Well, the weather's only getting better, man. The Fox forecast for today with a high reaching the mid-30s, upper 30s the next couple days after that, and maybe even 40 by Friday and mid-40s by Saturday.
Bring it.
Yeah, it's all there at 1079thefox.com.
I've run out of lights.
Right?
I have no more to hang. It's been too nice this year.
Starting out with right now 23 at 7:05.
And you can see my house from space even.
Nice.
Welcome to it, 19th day of December. Merry Christmas. Here's what's shaking in our corner of the globe. Well, concerns are mounting in West Fargo as city leaders try to nail down a rate increase for sanitation and operational changes. About a half-hour talks last night. After that, they tabled the measure. However, an increase for residents is coming one way or another. City leaders say costs are going up and they have to pay for these things somehow. They add they can't keep operating in the red. There's 3 different options on the table, but the one they want to do is a 5-year plan. Increases would come each year starting at 20%. Then it would drop down to 13, 11, 8, and finally 5%. Workers from all levels of the local Far One Amazon Fulfillment Center were on hand yesterday morning at the Great Plains Food Bank here in Fargo to present a year-end $10,000 contribution to North Dakota Soul Food Bank.
Nice.
Pretty cool. He says the senior operations manager, Michael Ward, says the company has a historical relationship with Great Plains Food Bank through volunteering, which led to all the employees requesting the grant from corporate Amazon and the community program to support our local food operators.
Nice.
During a meet and greet, Gene Simmons talked about the new KISS avatars. He said they're going to get better, that animated stuff. There's so much being planned, even beyond my comprehension, but they're spending about $200 million to take it to the next level. Earlier this month, the band announced a new era during their final concert at MSG. As Gene put it, because of the avatars, we can be forever young and forever iconic and forever drawing a paycheck.
Then why didn't they make the avatars look younger? Because I swear, it looks
Gene
like an old Gene.
Gene looks jowly. His cheeks look like they're hanging. Yeah, I agree.
I don't understand that. But I watched another new video. So it was,
AI don't lie, baby.
Right?
This is how you look.
That's right. But I watched this, I guess, newer video of the avatars performing. And as I was watching it, I was thinking to myself, would I go to this? Would I pay and to watch this live? I don't think so. I don't know.
I wouldn't. I'd watch it as a Friday night after school special or something, but I wouldn't pay to go see it.
Just the little
Not
video.
Not any other avatar I would go pay to see.
Just the little video that I watched, it just felt like it was a cartoon movie and not a live concert.
And that's what Ace said earlier. He was complaining about it. He said it's not rock and roll. Here's some good news stories for you. A woman in Wyoming made hundreds of snowmen lawn decorations for her town, and now it has more snowmen than people.
Oh.
And a girl in Colorado is honoring her late dog by doing a pet drive for the holidays so that every shelter dog has a toy to open on Christmas. That's pretty cool. A survey asked what ignites the most nostalgia during the holiday season. Number one response was spending time with loved ones.
There you go.
That's what it's all about.
That's the reason.
Getting together for the family. It's all about the love. A copy of the classic Beowulf has finally been returned to a Pennsylvania library after 54 years.
Oh?
The epic poem book was checked out January of 1969, back when fines consisted of a nickel a day. Since 20,000 days have passed, the fine for the overdue book is a little over $1,000.
Oh.
However, when a book is that overdue, the borrower would have been asked to cover the original price of the book. They wouldn't expect you to pay $1,000.
Okay.
The public library posted on its Instagram, there's overdue and then there's overdue. The library no longer charges fines for late books, so no fee will be paid. But yeah, it only took 54 years from Beowulf to get back to the library. And so Wiki, that's your news for now.
All right, again, coming up this morning, we've got Sam, the voice of the Bison, joining us to talk about overrated Christmas traditions. Not overrated players or anything like that. No sports talk with him this time. We're going to talk to him about Christmas traditions that are overrated. But we are going to talk sports, and we're going to talk about our Bison football team and their new coach next.
And it's my sincere pleasure to introduce Tim Polasek as the 32nd head football coach at NDSU.
Well, we'll try to keep emotion out of this. This is a big deal. A lot of time and effort growing up has gone into this. You know, I was really fortunate. I was telling Matt, in 2018 when Coach Entz got hired, it was heartbreaking when I didn't get the job. But I think it was the best thing that ever happened to me. It allowed me to move forward and learn and grow and experience things that I didn't know even existed in college football or in college athletics. And I'm so much more confident sitting here today getting this opportunity than I would have been back in 2018.
You bet. NDSU Director of Athletics Matt Larson making it official yesterday, announcing your new head coach of your Bison football team, Tim Polasek, coming home. Once a Bison, always a Bison, right? And we'll have more on this next hour when Bison insider Andy Rickoff will join us. He was there for the press conference yesterday to intro the coach, who did get emotional. He tried to take it out, but he couldn't.
Yeah.
How can you not, right?
Welcome back, Coach.
Yeah, absolutely. Also yesterday, the Vikings made it official. They'll give quarterback Nick Mullins a second chance here. He'll have his second consecutive start in Sunday's key divisional game against the Lions. Again, Mullins didn't do that bad. I mean, there were some things I think he would even like to take back.
Sure, but name a quarterback that doesn't think that way, right?
Yeah. And he is a backup for a reason, right? It's not going to be perfect. He played within the system, as the coach said, and I think that's key, and I think that's why he's getting, again, a second consecutive start. If you are making the trip, I know a handful of people going down for this game. It's a very popular game to go to this time of year because of the holiday weekend. You're in for a treat at halftime. None other than Hairball will be playing.
How about that?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. So Hairball at halftime between the Vikings and the Lions should be fun.
That'll be fun.
Week 15 wrapped up last night with a surprise as the Seahawks came back to beat the Eagles 20-17. That's 2 losses in a row for those dirty birds. Yep. How about that? They're sliding. Also last night, the Penguins skated past our Wild 4-3. Dang it. The Wolves, who were down most of the game, came back to beat the Heat 112-108. Those Wolves, best team in Minnesota, man. We've got Bison men's basketball tonight, NDSU at Southern Illinois. Catch it all right here on your Bison Nation station. Coverage beginning at 6 and tip-off at 7. Not only on your radio, but on your phone, on your smart speaker, or online at 1079thefox.com. That's your Fox Sports. That Fox forecast again today with a high of 34, mid-30s, continuing through Thursday, and maybe 40 by Friday, mid-40s by Saturday. It's 23 now at 7:16.
And what Christmas traditions do you think are overrated?
Hey, voice of the Bison here, Sam Niederman in the house, and I know you are very familiar with overrated and underrated players, right?
Right.
So we're going to throw something out at you here. Overrated or underrated Christmas traditions.
Oh, okay, yeah, let's do it. I'm ready.
No, I should. Do you guys celebrate Christmas?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you never know. Yeah, I don't know if you guys were Festivus people or not.
No, we're Christmas in the Niederman household.
Okay.
Absolutely, yeah.
We'll start with Christmas music. Is it overrated or underrated?
It's underrated. It's beautiful. I think Christmas music is where it's at. I love it.
Cool.
You know, I've been listening to it since like Black Friday, basically. I am one of those people. So yeah, I love Christmas music. If anything, it's underrated.
You're in the minority. Only 41% think it's great.
Oh,
Really?
I'm sure
Is that
you
right?
did.
I think I'm in that minority too. Then
Now, I think it becomes overrated. Once Christmas is done, I don't want it once we get like past New Year's. I
See,
don't
same with
like
me.
that.
Unlike Halloween music, which I listen to year round.
Yeah.
Christmas movies, overrated or underrated?
I'd say underrated. I'm pro Christmas. I love the holidays. I love Christmas. So Die Hard. That's a Christmas movie. I love Die Hard. I love.
What about the Hallmark Channel?
No, that's not. No, that's
unrealistic.
That's
Christmas.
a little overrated. But give me Die Hard. Give me Christmas Vacation.
Home
give me the
Alone.
classic. Home
That
Alone.
sort of thing.
Yes, that's what I'm looking for.
Elf.
Silent Night.
Silent
Night, Deadly Night. That's a good one too.
Well, again, only 41% watch them this time of year. I don't know what's wrong with these people. How about the Christmas decorations?
I'm not a big decorator, right?
Okay.
So, my place right now doesn't have much holiday spirit or cheer or Christmas cheer, which, maybe that's something I could improve down the line. But, yeah, I would say overrated.
Okay.
I'll say overrated. Just my actions speak louder than words, so I'm going to try and mirror that up there. So, yeah.
It can be a lot of work.
A lot of work.
Yeah, a lot of work.
Especially in these parts, if you want to put lights on.
For the most part, it's really cold out, and it hurts to breathe, except for this year.
Well, only 29% enthusiastic about it.
Yeah.
So, how about ugly Christmas sweaters?
We had an ugly Christmas sweater day at the Bison basketball game.
How'd that go?
Back. It was great. I had my sweater on. Dexter Werner, my broadcast partner, he had his sweater on. So we had a good time with it. So I'll say underrated. There's nothing better than a little ugly Christmas sweater.
I like mixing in the ugly Christmas sweaters now
I
and
hate
then.
wearing sweaters. They're so itchy.
Yeah, no, that is a thing.
There is that.
I hate that.
Only 25% are obsessed with ugly Christmas sweaters.
If I happen to find a good one, like the really bad ones, I got actually a half popcorn bowl sewed to the front of it, that sort of thing, where you can put chicken nuggets in there. I'm like, I have to have this. This is good year round.
And finally, and this is going to be interesting because you've just recently moved to these parts.
Okay.
Snow. Is it overrated or underrated?
You can give it to me, a white Christmas, that's great. But after that, get it the heck out of here. Yeah, get it the heck out of here. I am not liking that I took my car to the car wash yesterday, and it's already getting dirty again.
Yeah,
It's just...
I feel for my friends that are all into snowmobiles and all the businesses and all that. I do. Time will come back.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, we got plenty more months left. We'll have snow.
Yeah, we got till June. It's going to snow like last year.
Again, technically, it is still fall. It is not winter until the 22nd.
Until the 22nd.
Oh, my gosh, and now you're scaring me. But I know we've been lucky so far.
Yes,
This
we
has
have.
been really lucky.
Yes, we have.
But overrated on the snow.
Overrated.
Overrated. Only 42% love the snow. So there you go. Some Christmas traditions, overrated and underrated.
You're listening to the Fox Morning Show.
Coming up next, Dave's Deep Thought.
107.9 The Fox. And now it's time for Dave's Deep Thought with your radio pal, Dave Jacobs.
On 107.9 The Fox.
Every Scooby-Doo episode would literally be 2 minutes long if the gang went to the mask store first and asked a few questions.
Dave's Deep Thought.
107.9 The Fox.
You don't even know what's coming.
I know it's coming.
Getting closer and closer.
We're getting closer all the time.
Another minute, closer to Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
It's time to start your Christmas shopping.
Did you get your shopping done?
Well, I've done all my Christmas shopping. I'm good.
All our Christmas shopping is done.
I don't make much money, and Christmas is very expensive.
Anyway, Merry Christmas!
It's show time.
All right. Get this Tuesday going.
Yeah. Yeah, we're less than a week out from Christmas. Dang it. Where did the time go? I feel as if I got a later start than Norm, and I think a lot of that had to do with the weather. It didn't feel like I should be shopping yet.
That's right. You weren't in panic mode 2 weeks ago when you were hip deep in snow. No, it's been nice.
Now I'm like, oh, crap. Oh, crap.
House looks good, though.
Yeah, it does, yeah. But that Fox forecast, again, only getting better. Unless you're, of course, hoping for snow and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That ain't going to happen anytime this week. Looks dry all week with daytime highs in the 30s and maybe even 40 by Friday, mid-40s by Saturday. That full Fox forecast anytime at 1079thefox.com. Currently, we've got 21 at 8:02.
On the 19th day of December, here's what's shaking in our corner of the globe. Well, concerns are mounting in West Fargo as city leaders try to nail down a rate increase for sanitation and operational changes. About a half hour of talks last night, then they tabled the measure. However, an increase for residents is coming one way or another. City leaders say costs are going up and they have to pay for these things somehow. They can't keep operating in the red. There's 3 different options on the table. The one they want is a 5-year plan. Increases would come each year, starting at 20%. That would move to 13, 11, 8, and finally 5. Workers from all levels of the local FAR 1 Amazon Fulfillment Center were on hand yesterday for the Great Plains Food Bank in Fargo to present a year-end $10,000 contribution to North Dakota Soul Food Bank. Michael Ward is the Amazon facility's senior operations manager. He says the company has a historical relationship with Great Plains through volunteering, which led to all the employees at Amazon requesting a grant from corporate Amazon and the community program to support our local food bank operations. Good job.
Yeah.
New York City is only the 3rd best city for New Year's Eve.
Oh, yeah?
They say Orlando and San Diego are better.
Oh, well, it's warmer.
Weather. Yeah, I suppose, yeah, you're not walking around bundled up. Yeah. And you're still getting your pocket picked, but at least it's nicer.
Yeah, right.
And dig this, Yamaha. Well, look what's back. Is selling a new 5-disc CD changer.
No way.
For $550.
Yamaha is?
Yamaha.
Wow.
Back in the biz, man. That's how much it was when they first came out in the early 80s.
Yeah.
Remember? They were like $1,000 when they first came out. CD players.
Now I got to go back to buying discs, huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
Our van has a big, 100-disc CD changer under it. Yeah. Yup. And finally, this is a cool story. And father and his 6-year-old daughter may have discovered a shipwreck from 1871 while fishing in Lake Michigan.
Really?
Over the summer, daughter Henley Wallach thought she saw an octopus. Her father, Tim, posted sonar images to Facebook, and the Wisconsin Historical Society now believes these images are of a wooden sailing ship that went down during the Peshtigo fire. So during the shipwreck, the crew was saved by a lighthouse keeper, and the vessel was forgotten. The Historical Society will continue to verify the identity of the boat. So that's pretty cool.
Octopus, though, live in Lake Michigan?
No. She thought she looked like an octopus.
Sure.
Was in effect this shipwreck.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought maybe the octopus led her to this ship.
Yeah, like in Goonies.
Yeah.
That's your news for now.
Headlines brought to you by JDP Electric. There's only one place you should trust with your home electrical needs, and that's JDP Electric. Call 232-1991 today to experience the JDP difference. Still to come this morning, Bison insider Andy Rickoff and everything you need to know about our new Bison head football coach. A sneak peek behind the curtain with a small clip from yesterday's presser coming up next in sports.
And it's my sincere pleasure to introduce Tim Polasek as the 32nd head football coach at NDSU.
Well, we'll try to keep emotion out of this. This is a big deal. A lot of time and effort growing up has gone into this. I was really fortunate. I was telling Matt, in 2018 when Coach Entz got hired, it was heartbreaking when I didn't get the job. But I think it was the best thing that ever happened to me. It allowed me to move forward and learn and grow and experience things that I didn't know even existed in college football or in college athletics. And I'm so much more confident sitting here today getting this opportunity than I would have been back in 2018.
Yesterday, NDSU Director of Athletics Matt Larson making it official, announcing your new head football coach for your Bison, Tim Polasek, kind of coming home. You know, this is going to be his third stint.
Full circle moment.
Yeah, and we'll have more on this here shortly with Bison insider again, Andy Rickoff. Meanwhile, yesterday, the Vikings also making it official. Quarterback Nick Mullins will get his second consecutive start in this Sunday's key divisional game against those Motor City Kitties. Oh, that would be a big win for our team if we could take them down. I'll tell you what, though, if you're making the trip to the game, you're in for a little treat at halftime. Don't get in line at the concessions. You're going to want to hang out because Hairball is playing.
I don't want to miss that. That sounds like a blast.
Yeah, right there on the field at US Bank Stadium. That should be, man.
That's awesome.
Week 15 in the NFL wrapped up last night with a bit of a surprise as the Seahawks came back to beat the Eagles 20-17. That hands them their second straight loss. What's happened? What's happened?
I don't know, but I love it. I love it.
Last night, the Penguins skated past our Wild, dang it, 4-3, but the Wolves came back to beat the Heat 112-108. Hey, we've got Bison men's basketball tonight. NDSU at Southern Illinois. All the coverage right here on your Bison Nation station starting at 6, tip-off at 7. Not only on your radio, but also on your phone, on your smart speaker, or online at 1079thefox.com. That's where you can always go for our Fox forecast, too. Today, 34. Will remain in the mid to upper 30s through Thursday and then hit 40 on Friday, mid-40s by Saturday.
My God.
Bring it on.
Yep. Bonfires outside with beers.
Mm-hmm. It's 23 now at 8:11.
And we're going to talk with Andy Rickoff, Bison Insider, coming up. Everything we need to know about our new guy, the new Bison football coach, coming up.
Now here's the Fox Morning Show.
107.9 The Fox.
All right, getting a hold of our Bison Insider, Andy Rickoff.
He should be coming to any second now.
Still sitting on the can, I guess.
Moves.
Hey!
Hey, Andy!
How are we?
Good. Did we wake you?
Merry Christmas, buddy. Did we get you up out of bed?
Oh, yeah. I'm just, waking up here on a nice Tuesday morning with you. I'm happy to do so, though.
Good, because we got questions.
We do.
Well, I might have an answer.
Okay, well, we got a new football coach. We want to know everything about this guy.
His name is Tim Polasek. I can tell you that. Yeah, that's the new guy, 32nd head coach for NDSU. Tim Polasek, a dude, a football guy. I think he perfectly embodies one of our phrases around here for Bison Nation. And we always like to say, when like somebody graduates, when somebody moves on, we always say, well, once a Bison, always a Bison. That is exactly Tim Polasek. He was given a chance at the D1 level by Craig Bowl way back in the day. He's around for a while, then he leaves to Northern Illinois for a quick stint, comes back when Chris Kleiman gets the head coaching job and is the offensive coordinator, does a great job there, leads NDSU to multiple wins over FBS, multiple wins over, or multiple championship wins as well, so does a great job there. And then he moves on, and it's Iowa, and he's the offensive line coach there for the Hawkeyes for a couple of years, and does a great job there, ends up parlaying that into another stint with Craig Bowl out in Wyoming as the offensive coordinator, and he comes back to NDSU after all of that, after being at the FBS, after being at the Big Ten and quote-unquote big, shiny, big boys football. This job comes open, and he wants to come right back to NDSU. Once a Bison, always a Bison. It was great to see Tim Polasek back in Bison colors yesterday at the introductory press conference.
Absolutely. Who says you can't come home again, right? Is that how that saying goes? Something like that? Yeah. So, and again, he did get emotional yesterday, didn't he?
He did a little.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think the first words out of his mouth at the press conference were, I'm going to try and keep emotion out of this. That didn't work. I think he shed a couple of tears about 4 or 5 words after that, and that's good. I mean, you can tell this place means something to him. This program means something to him. This sport means something to him. I mean, he said it multiple times. I get to coach football. I get to coach football in Fargo at NDSU, and those were it was pretty powerful words, and that was something we always knew was evident. I mean, he was a passionate, energetic, fire and brimstone kind of guy when he was here before, both stints before, and I think somebody asked him during the press conference, are you the same kind of guy, or have you mellowed out a little bit? And he said, I've probably mellowed out a little bit, changed just a bit. I've learned how to take a breath now that I'm a little bit older, but I'm still the same coach. I've still got that passion and energy, and that's what we loved about him. And I think that's one of the reasons Matt Larson hired him.
Yeah, absolutely.
That he's got that energy and passion for this sport, and it's going to be portrayed in how this team plays and how he connects to the community.
I did hear him say that he also feels like he's more confident, and he also understands the transfer portal and NIL a whole lot better than he did when he was up for this same job in 2018.
Correct. So that's the other side of the story is Tim Polasek was also part of the process when Chris Kleiman left for Kansas State. Was, as you could say, the runner-up probably to Matt Entz, who got the job. And he said that was probably one of the more disappointing moments of his life, that he didn't get the job. But it's also the thing that helped him the most, and maybe the most important thing for his life, that he maybe just wasn't ready and had some confidence things. And now he's learned through that process, staying at Iowa for a bit and then doing the offensive coordinator role at Wyoming for a couple of seasons here, that he's learned some more things. He's gotten a chance to see NIL at maybe that bigger level where even at the Big Ten, Iowa's losing players. Wyoming's definitely losing players, too, to the portal and the changing landscape of college football. And I hate that phrase, but it is ever-changing and trying to stay on top of that stuff. So yeah, he was the runner-up before and wanted this job again when it came open. And this time, second time around, it worked out for him.
All right, so we'll come back with Bison insider Andy Rickoff and learn more about our new coach and why the team made the decision to hire so quickly. All right, we're back with Bison insider Andy Rickoff and, more on our new coach.
So why did the team move so quick in hiring?
You wanted to move quick. You wanted to move fast. You've got literally signing day. National Signing Day is tomorrow. So you're signing a whole recruiting class, and most of that class has been committed. Most of that class has wanted to be a Bison, but they wanted to be a Bison for Matt Entz. Yeah, that's the coach they talked to. That's the coach they sat in front of and their parents sat in front of, right, and had conversations with. So whenever there's a coaching change at any level, there's going to be some question marks and some kind of iffy, okay, what's the new guy? Or maybe do I even want to be with the new guy? I just maybe wanted to be with Entz. I didn't want to be with anybody else. So you got some phone calls to make to recruits. You've got to do some things with your own locker room as well, because when you're bringing in somebody that's not an internal candidate, Tim Polasek is a Bison guy to all of us. We know him. We've heard him. We've seen him coach. We know what this place means to him. But the players on this roster don't know him. Players on this roster didn't play for him. They don't really know him that well. So you got to maintain your own roster and speak to those kids. But then you also got to do work on the recruits that are signing literally tomorrow. So It had to be a quick turnaround.
Yep, absolutely. And did he give us any kind of a timetable on how he's going to round out his staff?
Yeah, it was a little bit of a vague timetable, so I wouldn't hold to anything hard and fast, because he said that the first thing is the players. He already met with the players. I know he had multiple meetings with players again yesterday, position group by position group. So he's more so going through the players right now and making sure, hey, anything that you're uncomfortable with, let me know. Any questions you have, you let me know. And trying to give them a vision for what he sees the future being, type of thing. But he did mention some stuff with the staff. He's got experience working with a number of the guys on the staff. And if that's not working with them, he knows of them, or he had a relationship with them before. I wouldn't be shocked if there's no changes to the staff. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a couple of changes to the staff. I think he mentioned that a few times. There might be a change or two with how things are done or how things... he was surprised with the amount of support staff we had, so maybe he just likes the way it is. Well, we'll have to wait and see. I think he said he'd like to have it in place by the start of the new year, but again, that was kind of a vague one, so I wouldn't hold him I wouldn't hold him hard to that one, that it's going to be ready by January.
Absolutely. Well, I know he met his wife here in Fargo, so again, this place is very special to him in very many ways, and we're super excited to have, again, Tim Polasek is our new head football coach for our NDSU Bison. Exciting times, I think.
I think very exciting times, and a jolt of energy to the fan base too. And Tim's a guy that cares deeply about this one. When he was at NDSU, I mean, they're still in their heyday, right? They're still a phenomenal team, but he had some great offensive philosophies. He had some really awesome recruiting stories. He's a phenomenal recruiter. He's someone that loves to do that side of it, so I think that is going to be really good for this program. I continue to move them forward and find some new ways to continue to be successful. There's good teams in the FCS. I mean, we've seen them, right?
Yeah.
Montana just beat us. SDSU is back in Frisco again. Like, there's some teams right there at the top with you, and you've got to stay on that cutting edge, I think, to maintain that advantage SDSU has had for so long.
Yeah, absolutely. Andy, we thank you for letting us wake you up and talk some football.
Right on, man. Yeah, we're excited about the new coach, new era, new page, new chapter for the NDSU Bison. And, yeah, thanks for your time, buddy, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you guys, too. I'm going to go turn the lights back off. I'll talk to you later.
We'll see you in the halls a little later, man.
Can't wait.
All right. Thanks, Andy.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.